For nap time today, we are going to be reading Sleepy Little Owl. Little Owl was a tiny screech owl. His feathers were soft and fluffy, with flecks of brown and yellow. He lived with his mother and father in the tallest tree in Owl Woods, in a nest made of twigs and grass. During the day, the owl family slept. At night, mother and father Owl went hunting for food. Little Owl stayed home, snug in his nest, waiting for the time when he could go out on his own to play. One morning, just before bedtime, Little Owl decided he wanted to play with the daytime animals. Mother Owl told him night owls play at night and sleep during the day. Now it's time to hop into your nest and close your eyes. But Little Owl had other ideas. He tucked his head under his wing with one eye open. He listened and waited. When Mother and Father Owl were sound asleep, he hopped over to the nearest branch. Then he took another hop and another, and soon he was down on the ground. Oh no, he's not being a listener. The green grass made a soft carpet for Little Owl. He jumped and hopped about, looking for friends who were wide awake and ready to play. Just then, Little Owl saw a little meadow mouse darting through the grass. Little Mouse was frightened when she saw Little Owl. She knew that owls hunted by night, and she had never met one during the day. "It's my bedtime," cried Little Mouse, running into the woods. "You won't catch me." "I'm not trying to catch you," Little Owl screeched at her, but Little Mouse had disappeared. Before he knew it, Little Owl was getting sleepy. He had never been awake in the daytime, and bright sunlight hurt his eyes. The Little Owl heard a strange noise, rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. Looking up, he saw a woodpecker drilling a hole in the tree. Little Owl said to the woodpecker, "I am so sleepy. May I rest in your nest?" The woodpecker stopped his tapping. "I have no nest," he said, "but you can rest in this hole." Little Owl hopped in and tucked himself inside the hole. But the woodpecker's bed was made of wood chips drilled from the tree. It wasn't padded with soft grass and leaves like Little Owl's nest. "This is much too rough for my feathers," said Little Owl. He thanked the woodpecker and hopped on his way. Soon Little Owl came to the edge of the pond. A frog sat sunning itself on a lily pad. Little Owl said to the frog, "I am so sleepy. May I rest on your nest?" The frog answered with a croak, "I have no nest, but you can rest on the lily pad like me." Little Owl hopped on a lily pad. He tucked his head under the wing, all set to sleep. The lily pad felt damp under his feathers. The water rippled and rocked back and forth. "This makes me dizzy," Little Owl said. Little Owl. He thanked the frog and hopped on his way. Little Owl was lost. Nothing looked familiar to him. The daytime animals were friendly, but he couldn't stay awake to play with them. He longed to be in his cozy nest of grass and leaves, next to Mother and Father Owl. "If only he could find my way home," he cried. Little Owl hopped along until he bumped into a tree stump. He was so tired he could go no further. He found a soft bed of moss to rest on and fell sound asleep. Little Owl slept the whole afternoon and dreamed of home. When evening came, Mother Owl and Father Owl woke up. They screeched and yawned and looked all around for Little Owl, but Little Owl was missing. Mother and Father Owl flew off at once to search the woods. Down below, a mole was climbing out of his hole in the ground. When he heard the owls flying overhead, he was afraid. Father Owl was out to catch him. "Don't run away," Mother Owl screeched loudly from above. "Please, have you seen our little owl?" "No," answered the mole. "I just woke up." "Thank you," and the owls flew off. Now Mother Owl was really worried. "Wait," she said to Father Owl, "the night animals can't help us. Little Owl left home in the daytime. Well, they were fast asleep. So let's ask the day animals," said Father Owl. Then he opened his eyes very wide. But now it's evening, and they're all sleeping. Mother Owl and Father Owl flew through the dark woods, screeching, "Wake up, wake up! Has anyone seen our little owl?" "I saw him," said a sleepy woodpecker. "He headed for the pond." Mother Owl and Father Owl flew to the ponds. There they saw the frog sleeping on his lily pad. "Wake up," Mother Owl cried. "Have you seen our little owl?" The frog hopped up in surprise, landing in the water with a splash. "I saw him," said the frog. "He headed for the willows." Mother Owl and Father Owl spread over to the willows, calling, wake up, has anyone seen our little owl?" Hang on. Finally, they spotted a tiny shape nestled in the bed of moss next to a tree stump. It was Little Owl. He was fast asleep. Mother Owl and Father Owl swooped down and hugged Little Owl. Little Owl hopped onto Father Owl's back, and all three of them flew home to their nest of grass and leaves, high up in the tallest tree in the forest. "What an adventure," Mother Owl said to Little Owl. "Did you make new daytime friends?" "I tried," said Little Owl, "but I couldn't keep my eyes open." Pretty soon night settled in over Owlwood. Moonlight spread over the treetops, and stars came aglow in the sky. All the day animals were sound asleep, but not Little Owl. He was wide awake, and now he knew that nighttime was his time to play.